bag. Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I got the drip, watch me drag.
Bitch, I be all in my bag.
I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. But when tell them why you mad, bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. But when tell them why you mad, bitch, I be all in my bag. I wear my scars like a badge. Had to work hard for the cash. But when tell them why you mad, bitch, I be all in my bag.
lot of you question whether or not I'm here for truth. Question if I was a real flat earther or not. Well, the reality of it is there are no flat earthers. There are only globe deniers. Every flat earth evidence really is just a globe phenomenon, explained by the globe. Don't you see that? See, I'm still here for truth. Now there are certain people in my way. What is up, party people? All right, so today's gonna be a fun one. We tried this before, but we're gonna do it again. Me and Right the Hand are gonna have a conversation. Right the Hand, just so you know, I did send that link to the Discord. It's over there. I am gonna give everyone the warning. Tonight, I'm not doing a 5-hour stream. I got things to do. Let me say what's up to everyone in the chat, because I didn't do that yesterday. I kind of feel bad. What's up, Jose? Thank you for doing the sharing thing, my friend. Thank you. What's up, Bo Nelson? What's up, Dr. Zarkov? Welcome. Thank you if you did rate it good in that recommendation. What's up, Davros? What's up, farmers? Who is a farmer? What is up? Let me see. What's up, GPS? What is up? Scrolling down. RT96. What's up, GP? I already said that. What's up, Anti-Globe? Let me see. I don't want to pass anybody. What's up, Phil KO? Going down. The Elmings. Damn, I can't stand that. I just destroy names. What's up, Sean Smith? What's up, Diligent Dabber? What's up, Mr. Victory? Hey, Hannah, how you doing? What's up, C4s? What's up, Right to Hand? Again, I told you that the link is in the Discord. What's up, John Stock? It's been a while, my friend. How you doing? You see, get down there. What's up, B-Ball? I think that's it. I'm scrolling down. What's up, good servant? And welcome to the channel. What is up, SC Montreal? What's up, Slick? How you doing, my friend? I think that is close to it. I'm scrolling down to the bottom of the list. Oh, shit. Thank you, Mr. Victory. Mr. Victory for the super chat says, because Right the Hand said, us ballers are afraid, so here are some protection money. Oh, wait. Never mind. He got beat up by a girl. Big, bad, boom. Bada boom. Thank you, Mr. Victory. I do appreciate that super chat. As I scroll down to see if I missed anybody. What's up, Mazhar? Sorry if I destroyed that. Welcome to the channel, my friend. What's up, Alfred? What's up, Gently's Town? How you doing? What's up, Fred? All right, let me see. Like I said, see, Carlos, we got a problem. You got to come on. Carlos, you got to DM me in Discord and tell me that that's your channel. Otherwise, I'm not giving that Carlos Peganga a wrench until I know so. Anyway, let me see. Okay, so like I said, right the hand. What's up, Militant Manny? It's been a while, my friend. Or it's been a while since I said what's up. How you doing? All right, let me see. Right on. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is Right the Hand and I had a previous discussion. You guys got to hear that. It kind of went to shit right away. So I've already let Right the Hand know I'm going to do this. No matter what, no matter whose side, my side or his side, we're only going to have 2 minutes to do our monologue because we both do it and we both like to cut each other off. So today it's going to be a 2-minute marks. And here's what I'm going to promise everyone, that I am going to be writing down my claims and trying to write down his claims so that there's no mix-ups, no BSing. Hey, thank you, Anamorphic Mind. Right the hand, left the brain. All right, still waiting on you. Well, here we go. I'll just do this. And, yeah, right the hand, just for right the hand. And then everyone else will open up the panel again. Just going to be like yesterday, probably a little bit shorter. Like right the hand's a little bit easier to destroy in a conversation than Slick is or wanting to, at least. Hopefully you got that. And we'll see. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so basically the conversation was this. He believes that gravity is... I don't even know how to say it. He believes that gravity for me is based on faith. The problem is that is so not true. And I can prove it. Okay, so while we wait for Right the Hand, let me see here. So you guys are talking about in chat. Oh yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of things I've been listening to, because today I got to listen to a lot of the streams. I listened to most of Jose's and a couple others, and you guys were talking about the open closed system stuff. And Stingray gave an example of the balloon and the experiment of time that you would be observing this, and I kind of if I'm still okay, yeah, okay, no worries, right then. I guess that means, what I'll do is this. I'll just open the panel up, and just like any other time, I'll just have you guys mute, and then and just listen in that way, and then that way, we can have the conversation go until Right the Hand gets here, and then it'll be easier for the panel just to extend on to whatever happens. But yeah. Like I said, the main thing that I'm going to make sure happens is that the claims are made and the claims are set. Because the idea that this whole argument last time kind of went to shit was based on the fact that he was making my claims, and that, as many of you know, really aggravates me, and I will stop people. That's kind of why I also did the timer thing. Oh no, hang on guys. What's up guys? Why you gotta look all creepy, Jose?
How do I look at what?
You looked all creepy and shit. Are you getting a 10 or something?
Yeah, because it's raining.
Ah. I remember you were saying that. I remember you were saying that earlier, and I wanted to show you a picture of my clear blue skies.
Oh yeah,
We've had that over here as well.
80
It haven't stopped raining since the morning.
80 degrees, low humidity.
No good.
Songandiña.
Hello.
But you know what, Carlos?
Carlos, is that you in the chat?
Yes.
I need to rinse you?
Yes, please.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Chris, where you
We'll
already
say
had it,
Carlos,
right?
something good happened this morning. I mean, it's the first time that you had a little time, to explain yourself. You talk about connections and antennas and waves and stuff like that. Dude, I got 1,700 views on my video today, like in a
Damn.
few hours. Holy shit! I know, out of nowhere. Once the video was rendered, it was 1,000 views already. And
You're
right now,
welcome.
before I joined, I checked 1,700 views already. Wow, man! It was all you, bro. Thank you.
You got to
Yeah,
type in.
because you were like talking sense and stuff.
You got to type in the chat again, Carlos. I'm not searching up. You got to type in the chat again.
Yeah, well, there you go. I finally actually show that I actually know something.
Yeah, you sounded smart as shit today. It was weird.
Yeah.
Do I? What did you say, Sean?
Nothing, Carlos.
You sounded. I remember the first time you gave me a compliment. I was like, "Oh, Carlos, you have come a long way. You're actually making sense now," which was like about 8 months ago. And like yesterday, you're like, "Carlos, you need to stop talking. You're being a troll."
Oh shit! The plain truth gave you a timeout, Carlos.
Travis is
Oh.
trolling in the background. Does he always do that? That's so weird. Have fun with that, guys.
I tell you what, I challenge the plain truth to debate me on the sun or radio or satellites. Bring it.
Sorry, he only talks about 2 pictures.
Yes. Plus 1 tree.
Okay, I debate him on blurry pictures. Then dang it. All right, guys.
Well, if you want to use clear pictures, I can send you some of his.
Okay.
You won't see it on his channel though. But they are his.
Love y'all.
All right, have a good one, Carlos. Yeah, like I said, we'll just BS until right to hand gains the courage. What the hell?
Hey, are you able to get the tiles up, or you didn't mind setting it up to try it?
I did. Let me see if it's working. I think I was trying to see if I upgraded, because I upgraded Chrome and I did a Windows update. So let me see if it did change or not. Nope. Still don't get it. 3 tiles. That is so
I know
bullshit.
it's weird, eh? The bottom one, yeah, you click it and nothing. 3 or 4 tiles.
Nothing happens. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to ask everyone to mute yourselves. Right, the hand is here.
Yeah.
Right to hand. I wanted to make sure you were game on the whole 2-minute thing.
Yeah, I mean, I probably won't take. I don't think I've ever taken 2 minutes to make a point.
Oh.
So, so you could just like burn my remaining time if I don't use it.
Okay, but for the record, you kind of do burn past 2 minutes, but I do too. But again, that's why I want to do this, because we both have a very bad habit of
Holy
talking.
shit! I talk for 18 minutes. What the?
Oh yeah, all the time, all the fucking time. But the thing is that we both talk over each other constantly, and
well, yeah, that's why we talk so long, because we don't get that period to just get it all out.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is there it is. The timer is there. Okay. Let me do this so we can see it but it won't work. I got to figure out a way for the 2 minute to be happening and you guys to see it, but see us. Didn't think about that part. You don't mind if I just 2 minute it, right?
Take your time, man. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just call out the 2 minutes, and then if you have to go 30 over, go 30 over. All right. Okay, but
cool.
I'll start the time once we actually start going back and forth. But what I did want to do, I want to do this right off the bat. I want claims, whether you don't got, if you have no claims, say you have no claims, but I got claims. But I want to make sure that my claims aren't misheard or misrepresented. So
I get you. Yeah.
Okay, so in that, I want to say this. Nobody knows the source of gravity. That's one. My second, thank you, Darwin, for that super chat. If you meant to put a comment in there, just go ahead and tag me and I'll read it off. So no one knows the source of gravity. Now, us calling it gravity, I am willing for this discussion to say it's bullshit. And what we'll say, instead of gravity, we're going to call it tonight the phenomena in which we observe in nature. Other than that, I think I just wanted to make sure those things were stated so that at any point in this conversation, I'm misspoken. I want to be able to, when your time is done, to be able to go back and say, I said this, and we all established that. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. Now, do you want to make a claim, or are you good where you're at? I don't mind if you don't even make a claim.
Well, I'd like to just respond to what you said.
Okay.
That's good. So when you say the source of gravity, right? And when you say we don't know the source, we know the phenomenon. So could we break that down into, we can watch an object go down, we can object go up. You know, we watch these rising and falling. That is what we know. We just don't know why fundamentally, physically, mechanically it happens.
I don't know if I would agree with that. I think we know we know the amount of mechanics that we know up to date, because I don't know if we know all the mechanics. I doubt we do. But we do know the effects that we observe. I would consider those mechanics.
You would consider a rock falling to the ground the mechanical process in which the rock moves to the ground?
No, explaining the explanation for why that rock falls to the ground. I think the details in that are the mechanics.
But the explanation is what you make up, because you only have the rock falling. So you're going to make up the physical, because I can ask you right now, how does the Earth, because I know your beliefs, I'd be like, tell me how the Earth physically, mechanically pulls that rocker to the ground. And you'll say, we don't know, right?
No, I would say no. We understand. We have a good understanding of the effects of that phenomena we observe in nature.
When you say a good understanding, all I hear is, I can see the rock falling. I understand the rock. You don't understand the rock falls. You know it falls.
Okay.
Right? You see that?
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. So when I say understand, I'm obviously speaking broad terms for science. When I say understand, I'm saying that we are looking into it and understanding the effects that we are observing and testing.
Okay, so testing and observing are the same thing. You have the rock falling. That's the only empirical data you have.
Okay.
For gravity.
May I ask?
When you say gravity, you can't show me it, right? You can't show me specifically by itself gravity. You show me a rock falling, or you show me wood floating, right?
I show you the effects.
Yeah, I can see those effects, right? Now, gravity is, now when you start talking about gravity, you start getting into mass attracting mass and space-time bending, which are the mechanical processes, which you're going to tell me you don't know, but then you're going to say, well, Newton took a guess and Einstein took a guess, and maybe they're right, maybe they're not.
I would say that they took a guess and went along with that guess and to the understanding of their guess to verify it, and in that came up with these theories. But the start is always going to be a guess. An apple falls, hits its head. What the hell? Why did that happen? And then you go, well, I think that happened because of some unknown force. I guess is probably what was going through his head. Okay,
but that, when you say I think, right, that is just your personal belief.
Yeah, it's a guess. Yeah,
the individual.
Yep.
Okay,
the beginning of that process, the apple falling on hitting its head, that whole process of I think, what the F, all that is the beginning steps.
I'm saying that's all you have.
Okay, but then at the same time, then comes to my question: would you say that the phenomena, the phenomena we observe in nature, is a test?
I say test, observation of an effect in nature, experiment, evidence. They are all just words for the exact same thing.
Yeah, but right? No. Okay, so then what you're saying is the phenomena of a rock falling is the same thing as testing.
You can't test the rock falling. The only thing you can do is drop the rock.
Okay. Well, we'll get into that, but because I definitely can. But again,
Okay, so tell me. What, are you going to say Cavendish?
Oh, no.
You going to say Cavendish?
No. First of all, I want to clarify because we're going to do a lot of clarifying. When you say test, so the first time you see that rock fall, the phenomena that we are observing in nature, the first time, is that a test?
No, there are no tests.
Okay.
There is only observations of effect.
Okay, how about under the guise of which I'm going to be talking, because I'm going to be saying tests, I'm going to be saying experiments, and the idea that these are just concepts is correct, but that's how we're able to communicate.
No, we're able to communicate because we directly observe an effect, and then we use words to describe it.
Yeah, but you're going to say that gravity is a concept word. You're going to say...
No, well, I'm going to show.
Okay.
I'll say show it to me. That's what I'll say. I'll say show it to me.
I can show you the effects. But here's the thing.
I agree.
I believe we're jumping too far ahead. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, well, then we can kind of fast track a little bit. So, actually we can't, because I'm not going to move. I need to understand what the difference between an observation or better yet, why an observation is a test to you, but the observation of the phenomena the first time isn't a test, because that's an observation. So I just want to know, are we now clarifying that an observation itself isn't a test?
No, like I said, there are no tests. You cannot run a test. Like whenever you say I'm going to run a test, all you're going to do is observe an effect.
Can you give me an example of how you would run a test for something so I can establish what constitutes it? Well, wait. Forget
my stance. My stance is that you can only observe an effect in reality.
Okay,
That's the only thing you can do.
Well, forget the gravity thing. Hang on for a sec. I need to know what constitutes as a test.
You cannot. Okay, I feel like we're just not. When we say test, that's a word to describe reality, right? Because you can't hold a test.
No,
a test. Unless it's a paper test.
In my opinion, I believe a test is when you basically redo an observation and you basically have an opportunity to manipulate it and verify different situations happening for what you're trying to figure out. For instance, for instance, say again. I'm sorry. You were going to give me an example?
Give me an example.
Okay, perfect.
Be like, this is the observation, and these are the tests that I run.
Perfect. Okay, so we decided that we're talking about a rock. So we're sitting down, we're chilling at the park. All of a sudden, a rock tumbles down the hill. Good so far?
Yeah, we see.
Okay, that's, to me, and I think we can agree, that is a phenomena observed in nature.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want to figure out why that rock tumbled down that hill. So what I would do, because the first part is an observation of the phenomena. Now I want to test that observation. So what I will do is I'll get a rock of the same size that I saw fall. I'll get a smaller rock. I'll get a bigger rock. And what I'll probably do is I wonder if the smaller rock and the bigger rock roll down the hill too. I'm going to test it, and I'm going to go big rock, middle rock, small rock. I just established a test to verify that doesn't matter the rock size, the rock will tumble down that hill. That's a test.
To me, you just observed 3 rocks roll down the hill.
But I did it myself. Therefore, it's not a phenomenon. Okay. It's literally me manipulating those rocks. Therefore, it is a test.
Okay, well, you can call it whatever you want. You rolled rocks down a hill.
Okay.
In reality, right?
The thing
Can we
is,
agree on that?
Absolutely, we rolled rocks down the hill, but that's part of the test.
Okay, but hold on. The test is the word you're using to conceptually describe what you actually did. So the only thing
a test is the word. Well, a test is a word that I've established for when I want to recreate the phenomena I observed in nature, which is exactly what a test is. A test is something that is recreated through the source of whatever you're talking about, topic per se.
Look, it doesn't matter what you call it. All you were able to do was directly observe these rocks roll down the hill. Okay,
but here's the thing, because I've just realized what's happening. You saying tests don't exist doesn't make tests not real. It just doesn't make tests isn't part of your argument. So if I tell you that those 3 rocks that I personally rolled down that hill, I did it myself is a test, then regardless of whether or not you're accepting of it being a test, it is a test. The same way if a teacher shows you a list of words and then the next day does a spelling test.
Okay, well, whatever information, I feel like whatever you want to call it, we both gathered the same information from the observation. So
okay, do you
as of right now,
would you gather the same information from the phenomena you've observed, or the recreated phenomenon you've repeatedly done? What would you get more knowledge from?
So this is where well, first, what is knowledge?
Well, which one? Okay, which one would you know more?
Well,
which one would you know more about?
Well, see, we got to talk about what knowing is, because once you know something, you can't know more, right? Like if I drop a rock. Here, and this is the difference between knowledge and beliefs, right? Like if I drop a rock and I see it hit the ground, I don't need to see every rock in the existence of rocks to know that that's what rocks do. Because I have knowledge.
Need and want aren't the same thing. Just because you don't feel the need to doesn't mean I don't want to.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's like reality. Your wants don't make reality.
Okay, well then what I'm seeing happening right now is that you've gone to a certain step in your knowledge and decided that that's enough. If that is the case, then what you're saying is correct, but yet it is not going to be as accurate as mine, because I'm going to continue on in the steps of wanting to know more about it.
You're just going to see more observation. You're going to know. You're just going to keep repeating what I already know. You're going to go, hey, Chris, the other day I dropped a really, really big rock and it fell to the floor, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's what rocks do.
Perfect.
You're never going to get new information.
Okay.
You're just going to repeat knowledge.
So I have a question for you then. Do objects of different density fall at different rates? Always fall at different rates?
Like when you say density, what do you mean by density?
Okay.
Are you saying the observed effect of things rising and falling in different mediums?
No, I'm talking about the density of the objects in which we're using in these tests.
How do you know objects have different densities?
Okay, so you're telling me, we're going to do the camera thing again. Did this yesterday. It's going to be fun. Let me find a quarter. Here we go.
So you're going to show me an effect and then tell me.
All right, you ready?
Density.
Okay, so here's the thing. Ready? Here we go. Did this yesterday. Quarter. Lighter. Are you telling me that these have the same density?
What is density? What is density? You have to explain. You're just telling a word and saying, are these the same?
The amount of space within.
The amount of space. What? No, the lighter can hold liquid. That's why it's a lighter. It's got more space inside.
So what's more dense?
Okay, are you talking about the space inside the quarter? Like, are you saying that quarter has
space inside this quarter?
Can you prove to me? There's empty space in that quarter?
Yes.
How?
Have you ever seen a quarter on a train track?
I've seen them get flattened. Yes, that doesn't mean there's empty space.
Yes, it does. Okay, so then what flattens? So you're telling me?
Don't ask me. Show me the empty space.
So you're telling me when this quarter
gets flattened? No, you're asking me a question.
When this quarter gets flattened, it gets flattened, like all the stuff on the front and the back flatten out.
It gets bigger when it gets flattened. It expands.
It does this? Does that? Or does it go like, or does it do this?
Bro, you're not showing me the empty space. You're showing me an effect of it getting run over.
Okay. I have another one for you then.
You're going to show me another effect. Watch. Show me the empty space in the quarter. Don't move on to a different object. Because you failed to demonstrate empty space in a quarter. So
I'm about to do it right now. I'm about to do it right now. You ready? Ready?
You're not going to do it, but go.
This is a brand new battery.
Okay.
See it?
Are you going to show me the empty space in that?
This is an empty battery. How can I show you that? I can put this one in a charger, and you can see it has full bars. I can take this one in a charger, and it'd be empty. Now, listen. No,
okay,
hang on.
That's great.
You're right.
You're not showing me the difference in empty space.
Yes, exactly. I'm showing you the density difference between the two. God damn it. Hang on.
No, you didn't. You showed me that you can put one in a charger and you get a different.
Right to hand. Let me ask you a question. How do you tell the difference in density of an object?
You can't. Density is a made-up term because they think people like you think there's empty space inside of a rock.
Okay.
So show me this empty space. That's all I want to see. Or if you don't have that,
better yet,
you have nothing.
Okay, perfect. So are you telling me that objects of different weights don't fall at the same rate?
Bro, what are you talking? We're trying to quantify density, and now you went back to things falling down at different rates.
Yep.
Things fall based on the medium that they're in.
Okay.
You can drop a quarter in water, and it won't fall near.
Okay,
hold on. Right? Will a quarter fall the same speed in water as it does in air?
No.
Okay, so rising and falling is based on the object and the medium, not the Earth and its magical force.
Correct.
Okay, so when
see
you
this
say
quarter?
density,
Hang on.
what are you
Look.
talking about?
Well, this is the best part about this camera. I can show you. See this? So what you're telling me right now is I'm going to drop this. You're telling me that a quarter, when dropped in water, falls at a slower rate, correct?
I'm not telling you that. Reality is telling you that.
Okay,
right?
perfect.
I'm just agreeing that I see this.
Okay,
you're trying to make a mountain out of a molehill.
Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Is this quarter...
Don't ask me about density unless you can demonstrate empty space, man.
I'm not going to ask you about density, and I can. That's actually really simple. I just don't want to use that example because it's that simple. Okay, so because of what you're telling me, this dime and this quarter, which one is going to fall at a faster rate? You've already established which one. I just want to hear you say it. You there? Oh, I think you fell out. Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad. Okay. So this dime and this. Damn! I just threw the quarter. In this quarter, we know they do not weigh the same. That's very clear. We don't have to argue that, right? That's logic as well. Correct?
I agree. They get different scale readings, which you'll call weight.
Yes. So, in what you're saying, this quarter should drop faster than this dime.
No, I never said that. When did I ever say that?
Okay. So, if I drop, because remember we were talking about those 3 different rocks? Well, here's another test I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out if they fall at the same rate. Because it's another test I'm going to do. But I'm going to start here.
You call it what you want.
Look, I'm going to start here because we have it. This dime weighs less than this quarter. In my world, this dime is less dense than this quarter. Why? Because there's more of the quarter than the dime. That's clear. That's obvious. I don't think you can argue it.
That's
I know
not density.
I know. You think it's not density, but logic.
No, it's not density. It's
no.
the size.
No.
Is size density now?
Oh, okay, fine.
Are you saying that a car is denser than a golf ball because it's bigger?
Nope.
Okay, well then.
Well, that's why I said, hey, that's why I said wait. So, here's the test. Right the hand. Give me your prediction.
I don't do predictions, man.
Oh, you don't?
Those are stories.
Oh, okay, so let me get this straight.
You're gonna make a guess? A guess is not empirical.
Okay. No. Oh. Well, here's the thing. That's called a test. You got to start somewhere.
No, dropping it is the test.
Okay. Which one will hit my desk first?
I don't care.
Okay. No. So how far into this argument are you actually willing to discuss?
This is your argument. You're trying to demonstrate gravity. I'm saying all you have is the demonstration of effects, and all you keep doing is showing me the effects.
Ready?
It's going to fall. Yeah, we know this.
Here's
this is knowledge.
I just showed you gravity. Discussion's done.
No, you should.
Prove me wrong.
You showed me the.
Prove me wrong.
You showed me an effect.
Prove me wrong. You can't use tests, and you can't use my logic. You have to use yours. Go ahead.
Okay, so you think that a lighter falling is the mechanical process in which the Earth pulls the lighter to the floor?
This is the effect of the force we know as gravity.
No, that's an observation of an effect.
No, wait.
I saw a lighter fall. Where's the force? Show me the force.
Look, I don't know your level of understanding in this topic, but with my logic, I have deduced that this is the effect of a force I call gravity. Now, if you want to tell me that's based on faith, we can have that conversation now.
Okay, so you have a belief that the Earth and its size have some sort of effect on that lighter falling. Now, can you quantify that in any capacity?
Yep.
Okay, do it for me, please. Because I think the sky pushes the lighter down. So
wait, so you're saying
prove
atmosphere?
it's not the sky. Well, prove this. No, not just the entirety of the. Hold on.
We got a serious problem here, my friend. We got a problem.
Well, why?
Right to hand said. Right to hand said he doesn't make claims.
I'm putting this. I'm putting this to challenge. You're going to say you say the lighter falls because the Earth pulls it down. I'm going to be like, okay. How about if I said that the lighter falls because the sky pushes it down? Could you prove that you were right and I was wrong? If you're going to keep dropping lighters, you're just going to keep proving that the sky pushes them down.
All the things in the world we can have a conversation about, I can 1,000% prove to you that atmospheric pressure is not.
No, I didn't say atmospheric pressure. I said just the entirety of the atmosphere's mass. It just pushes the rock down.
Do you believe
there's so much more air? Bro, I'm just giving you showed. Hold on, Sean, give me 10 seconds.
Yes,
you showed me the lighter falling. You said this is gravity. I'm going to say, how do you know it's not the sky pushing it down and not the Earth pulling it down?
Okay.
Now you're going to show me how you do know this.
Yes. Ready?
Show me. You have this. You have the camera. You got the lighter. Show me that it's the Earth.
Okay. Right now, I am sitting at elevation 786 feet. How do I know that? Well, I do surveying, grade checking, It's kind of like a stupid thing I do. I know what my elevation is. So watch this. Ready? If I time that, quantified it for you, it would be 9.8 meters per second.
No, that's
now. Here's the thing. No, yeah,
that's your faith.
No. Stop.
That's your faith.
No, look.
That's
look
a rock. That you're
check
showing
this out.
me a quarter
No.
You're not showing.
Okay, fine. Let me do this way.
Oh, hold on. That whole second per second square, does that result on no atmosphere? Does that whole second per second
1 second.
Okay. Well, now he's gonna bring up his phone now. Yep. You have demonstrated nothing except layers and quarters fall, and it's been 40 minutes.
Well, okay, so here's the thing.
What do you have, Sean?
Here's the thing.
What do you have?
Do we have a chamber to do this?
Reading from your phone is not proving anything.
Right to hand.
You need to show me something.
Right to hand. You're starting to do it right now. So I would calm down, and I'm going to let you know.
Okay, but you're just
right now.
You haven't let me talk. You keep interrupting when I talk.
No, you have talked this whole time.
It seems like you're triggered.
I'm not.
Okay.
Yes, I am starting to become triggered.
What happened to the timer? Maybe we should do the timer. Let's go to the timer.
Well, that's what I want to show you.
You don't want to do the timer.
So what I'm doing right now.
Let's do the timer.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to set up my mythical timer, and I'm going to calculate the rate of fall. Now, if we were set up in a lab or a chamber, so you can ask me if there's no atmosphere and then show you there's no atmosphere, but we know there are chambers. So we're going to mythically have these tests.
And the chambers don't remove the atmosphere.
Jesus Christ.
Chambers don't create perfect voids. You're making faith-based statements.
Ooh,
you said remove the atmosphere.
Again, did I say perfect vacuum? Did I say perfect vacuum?
You said remove the atmosphere.
Did I say perfect vacuum?
You said remove the atmosphere.
Did I say perfect vacuum? See,
you're not
here we go again.
You said remove the atmosphere.
This is what we're going to do. So we're going to stop for a second, and this is what we're going to do. Because this is exactly what I was talking about you doing, and it's not going to happen on my watch.
Vacuums don't remove atmosphere. That's what you said. They don't remove atmosphere. A vacuum pump does not remove the atmosphere.
Jesus Christ. Never once did I say vacuum pump. Please stop talking.
Roll it back. A vacuum chamber needs a pump to create a vacuum, Sean. Do you not know how these things work?
Stop talking. I'm going to go black right now.
He's triggered.
I'm going to go back
right now.
He's going
black. He's going black. He's going black right now.
Hey, right to hand. If you're going to start this.
Show me something.
If you're going to start this.
You started nothing. Come on. Where's my 2 minutes? He's going to mute me now. This is
No.
He showed nothing. He showed nothing at quarters fall.
I'm done talking to you.
Okay.
You're pointless. Bye.
Because you have nothing.
He started the little kid act. I'm a grown man. I'm not playing this game. So, anybody else want to have a conversation about something else? Right to hand. learn to be an adult, you can have an adult conversation with me. Let me see. That was pretty pathetic.
That's what it usually gets to, anyways.
Hmm? But that's why this argument or debate didn't go anywhere. Why? Because I wasn't going to let it move until things were clarified, and that's when he has to do that troll shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't even agree to any of the terms.
Yeah.
Because you were circularly going back to one topic.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and hang on just for a second. My bad, Sean. Hey, right the hand. You want to make $100 bet that I didn't say the whole vacuum, get a vacuum, whatever the fuck you just said? Because I'm gonna make that upload because you're pathetic. We're never gonna have a conversation again. I've learned this now, and this is what everyone else needs to do. Move on. If you can't have an adult conversation, you're not welcome here. You know where my server is. You let me know when you're ready to be a fucking adult, and we can talk. Otherwise, I'm just not interested. Right the hand. I'm writing you off. Too bad you couldn't make an argument. It's kind of pathetic. Yeah, but that was my favorite part about it. Well, I'm pretty sure I've told everyone this already. I was making it very clear. We're going to understand terms. We're going to have an understanding of all these different things before we continue into the conversation. Why? Because right to hand does stuff like that, where he just starts making up shit I said. It's pathetic because that is his argument. I know it's his argument because the second I was about to explain to him how I can test the rate of fall and then of different objects that rate fall at the same rate. Oh, shout out to Erebus, who also had a video and a whole argument laid out already for him saying stupid shit like that. So if it wasn't going to be my lighter shit, it's going to be Erebus's video. So right to hand, just so you understand, Erebus made a prediction and he was 100% correct. You did exactly what he said you would. The second I brought up certain topics, you would start acting a troll, and you did. It was amazing. Yeah, no one's talking, Essie. It's just me ranting right now.
we were discussing hydrogen earlier over on a rabbit hole of looking up, like, that when they did nuclear testing for nuclear weapons, and Russia has had the largest explosion for a hydrogen bomb in the world.
Damn.
It's crazy. They got a picture of it and everything.
What that did is it reminded me of one of the Richard Feynman lectures, jiggly particles and all that stuff. I'm not sure if you guys remember that one. We was explaining how the particles and molecules, the faster they jiggle, the hotter or the warmer they get, the temperature rises, I guess you would say. And again, it's the simple breakdown that there is literally molecules, these little things that make up matter, bigger things that of more matter that are individual of themselves. Hence water. Chris Berry, go back. If he was right, I'll take my shit down because he literally made all that shit up. I hadn't even got to the vacuum chamber point. Didn't say it was a perfect vacuum because Chris Berry, we've had this conversation. No one ever says there's perfect vacuums. Yeah, he just adds stuff for his troll, and it's pathetic. If you think you can do a fighting chance, Chris, come on in. What's up, Lemon? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Well, doing better now that right the hand is moved on.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I don't get him.
Well, I was just saying, isn't your atomism kind of predicated on a vacuum to separate matter? Otherwise, if everything had a particulate nature, even the vacuum with particles in it, everything would crunch into a gravimetric ball. So somewhere in your model, there needs to be a vacuum. That's the point. But other people are looking into the existence of the vacuum as an impossibility because that would mean that the vacuum, nothingness, would exist, which is a logical
But
impossibility.
when you say vacuum, what are you alluding to? Are you talking about like sucking, or are you talking about the lack of?
Basically, what I implied with something where there's no matter that's not going to crunch into a gravimetric ball. There has to be something called a vacuum to separate that. Otherwise, everything would be particulate, including space itself, and it would crunch into a gravimetric ball.
What do you mean? Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying the mass of the universe should be a ball.
And you need a vacuum to separate it. So somewhere in your vacuum is an idealized, perfect vacuum somewhere, or at least partially there to separate particulate matter. That's implied in your.
But when you spray a can of aerosol, doesn't are you saying that spray of aerosol stays that spray of aerosol all the way throughout the atmosphere, or does it dissipate?
It spreads into the ether.
But
That's
does it?
what I believe.
But does it dissipate?
It dissipates, yes, into the ether.
Would you say it dissipates to almost nothing measurable?
I got a quick criticism on the chat because there's a little bit of abuse on the wrenches. I know it's a little bit of trolling, but this one was very unnecessary. They say, and what gives the atmosphere weight? He was timed out by Chris Berry. Even though the plain truth is being timed out on a lot of people, but some comments like very unnecessary timeouts, you know.
Well,
they say, and what gives the atmosphere? Now. Chris Berry time him out.
He has a wrench now. He can't, so he's fine.
Yeah, not fair. Thank you.
Chris, stop, or I'll take your wrench. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Lemon, do me a favor. Can you explain to Right to Hand that he needs to be an adult when he comes in here, because he's about to come in right now.
Right the hand, let's try to be adult. I know how triggered we all can get. Even I myself can spaz out a little bit. Let's just try to exchange information instead of insults.
Bro, I'm still waiting for the demonstration of gravity. I seen the lighter fall. I seen the quarter fall. Okay, where do we go from here? Still waiting.
Okay, well, those are my tests.
I get what's right the hand, because something falling down is different from something falling to the center of the Earth's mass. We need to prove the Earth's shape for that to even be viable.
But see, that the thing is, in this conversation, as far as I'm concerned, Earth's not a globe right now. All we're observing is this phenomena of things falling.
Okay, I agree.
Okay, so let me ask Lemon this question, because it is very difficult to have a conversation with someone who just outright says that doesn't happen. Lemon, if I observe a rock rolling down a hill, and that becomes the phenomena in which I observe in nature, that's not a test. That's an observation. Am I wrong in what I just said?
You are correct, but you need to have a story to interpret it. Is it falling basically to the center, or is it, say, the electromagnetics or something?
Way too far. Like that. Like I'm going so step to step. You just jumped like light years ahead. So now my next question, Lemon, if I want to understand more about this, anybody wants to understand, would me getting the same size rock I saw roll down that hill, a smaller rock, and a larger rock, so 3 rocks, if I individually roll those down the hill to verify that different size rocks all roll down hills, is that a test?
That's a test, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And that's pretty much where we pretty much hit a brick wall. Right to hand, your definition of a test plays no part in my definition. So it may not be the same to you, but that doesn't take the validity away from my test. They're still tests. The same way me saying, oh, well, blue isn't blue. Well, blue isn't blue to me, but if it's obviously blue to everyone else, then you're the one making it different. So, okay, like I said, those are tests.
Give me 5. Let me address that. I don't say that the rock doesn't roll down the hill. So I'm not denying the color. When you say, it wouldn't be blue. Hold on. You're interrupting.
Okay, yeah, but we're doing the claim thing again. I never stated that you didn't think that rock would roll down the hill. Never once.
Okay, so then what don't I believe? What are you saying I deny that?
Tess.
I'm saying you can call the rock rolling down the hill whatever you want.
Oh, no.
You don't have anything more than it rolling down the hill.
The rock, the first time we see that rock roll down the hill, that's not a test. That's the phenomenon of observation we made in nature. Now, when I gather 3 rocks and do a test, that's me testing it, and I can do multiple tests. And doing those multiple tests and getting the results of those tests, doing it over and over again, is where it becomes a verified understanding, not faith. Because faith is based on trust on something or someone without evidence.
Yeah,
faith is not testable.
Okay, hold on. Nobody's debating, like at least I'm not, that the rock rolls down the hill. Okay. My thing is that it's not the Earth size pulling it. So
okay.
You showing me rocks rolling down the hill is just reinforcing what I believe.
And the last time, what you believe and what I understand
or what I know
doesn't make what I'm saying wrong. So the last thing we came up with was the idea that things of different rates do not fall at the same rate. Am I wrong? Then you asked me. You said you think it's the atmosphere holding it down, I guess, right?
No, I just gave you a hypothetical that could you disprove my hypothetical?
I'm not into disproving hypotheticals.
Your Earth pulling it down is a hypothetical to me. Okay. So I'm not into it either.
So make a claim, and then I will do that. But
I don't make claims. I show you observations in reality. The rock falls. We know that. Now, can you
show me
that it's the Earth pulling it down?
Okay. Why does it? Right the hand.
That's on you, bro. You care about why, because those are beliefs in your head.
So
why is a belief you make up in your head?
So are you telling me you don't care why?
I know why. God created a system. You don't accept that. You want to make up another story that removes God. So now you're going to.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's faith.
Okay, so make up your story about why the rock falls.
So wait. Tell me about wait. Did you just say yeah? So it is faith. Your idea of why a rock falls is based on faith, right?
No, hold on.
You just said yes.
Listen, I said I have faith in God, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
what makes the rock fall?
I'm saying God's designed system.
So you have faith in everything.
No, I have knowledge that rocks fall. Now you're going to ask me why.
You said knowledge. Faith. You said knowledge was belief.
No. I said belief is not knowledge. Belief is when
buddy.
You can't
Sorry,
see.
buddy.
No,
Sorry,
belief
because
and knowledge are different.
I'm telling you exactly what you said, because we were in the conversation of how far are you wanting to go in your knowledge, and I said I'm able to go further, be more accurate. And you said knowledge isn't anything. Knowledge is just belief.
No, not what I said. Okay. I said when you see a rock fall, that's knowledge, because you observed the effect directly. Knowledge.
Wait. So you saw that rock fall, and you instantly know it was because of God.
I didn't. I knew the rock fell. The why is because of God. The rock fall.
So the rock fell. The rock fell.
We know that, and we know that, right?
Rock fell,
and we know that, right?
The rock fell,
and we know the rock falls, and we know the rock falls, right?
You're gonna
answer that. We know the rock falls.
I'm telling you right now. Right to hand. Stop.
Answer. Why don't you answer though?
Because
do we know the rock falls, or do we believe it?
Shut the fuck up. Is that what I gotta do?
Like this question.
No, it's because you're starting to do that troll shit again. And if you want me to verify it, hey Lemon, is he starting his fucking troll shit again?
It's just it is a little trolly, but I think he's just saying, how do we verify this? Have we been to the center of the Earth to verify that stuff falls to the center of the Earth? Sure, stuff falls down, but there's an element of faith to say that it falls to the center of the Earth and hovers there or whatever without a verifiable testimony. That's the faith element.
Okay, now right to hand. It's been verified by a flat earther that you were starting your little troll act. So I'm going to start over what I was trying to say.
You asked Lemon.
Nope. I'm going to finish what I was saying this whole time that you kept cutting me off about. You see a rock fall down the hill. Why? You've based your reason of why on faith in God. You have zero evidence for why that rock falls, just the observation. And that observation you saw isn't a test. It's not an experiment. It is a phenomenon you observed in nature. So basically, you went from a phenomenon observed in nature to God did it. You are 100% faith-based. Now, you telling me I am is so clearly not true because I have evidence, facts, tests, repeatable tests, and verification of those tests. Mine are based on actual knowledge and understanding, which is not belief. You're based on faith, which is belief.
Okay, so my knowledge of the rock falling has nothing to do with God. It has to do with my observation of the rock falling and rolling down the hill. So that has nothing to do with faith. Why did it fall? That's knowledge.
Why did it fall?
Okay, now when you start saying why, you want to create a story in your head.
I'm asking you, because you said you have knowledge, why does the rock fall down the hill?
Of the rock falling. You can't see why a rock falls. You only can see the effect. You can't see why.
Okay, so you're telling me for no reason at all, the rock rolls down the hill.
I'm saying you can't see the reason.
What if I push it?
Okay, but you aren't continually pushing it down the hill. So
you're right. So why does it continue to go down the hill? Why doesn't it go back up the hill?
You can't see that. You can't see why.
I can see effects of why.
I know. I don't agree. I agree. You can't see why it happens.
Perfect. So what do those effects tell you?
Nothing. Don't tell me they're self-explanatory.
How do you know they're effects?
Because you can see them.
What? How do you know that? You can see them, so they're effects. So how did you test these? You didn't?
I don't test. That test is your thing.
Okay.
I observed
effects. So you see something once and you know all about it.
If I drop a rock, I don't need to drop the rock 100 more times to know it's going to fall. It's just once is enough.
You drop a rock and you know why everything on Earth falls.
No, I didn't say that. I said I know that the rock falls. I never said I know why. I said I can observe the rock falling, and then that particular observed effect becomes knowledge.
No, you just said you don't know why, but therefore you don't have any knowledge of why.
I have knowledge that the rock falls.
Why?
You can't see why.
I can see the effects of why.
No, we can
do this all day long. What you're basically saying is you have no evidence for why that rock falls. You can say that.
No, evidence is a word. Evidence is a word.
Okay.
Can you show me evidence, or can you show me a rock falling?
Wait a minute. Okay, so wait. So are you telling me right now that you're going to play the word game? So if I say a word and you don't like that word, then it doesn't count? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm saying, do you have evidence that...
Then,
hold on.
No, wait, stop. You just told me evidence is a construct. I can't use it. Don't ask me for evidence then. You can't ask me for evidence.
I'm not asking you for evidence.
Okay, perfect.
I asked you to... Okay, so evidence is a word you're going to use to describe a direct observation. Just like I use the word direct observation, you use evidence. But at the base, it's the rock falling. So you're going to say why, and I'm going to say again, you can't see why the rock falls.
How about this? Write the hand. Do you care why the rock falls?
Yes, because it's God's design system.
So it's all based on faith, no knowledge.
No knowledge. We went over this. The rock falls.
Have you met God? Have you met God?
No.
Have you directly talked to God?
No.
Has he left a little trinket saying this was from God?
Yes.
What? Show me.
Can you falsify God?
No, hang on, Bob. Show me. Write the hand.
Earth.
No. Show me. Write the hand.
I'm showing you. So matter doesn't come from nowhere.
Show me. Show me God making matter then. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to hold you.
God. I admit my faith is in God.
Okay. Then your faith in how everything works is faith, no knowledge.
No. Hold on.
Okay. So what do you know?
Hold on. Give me a second to respond.
What do you personally know about God?
Hold on.
What do you personally know about God? I don't want to hear what you admit. I want to know I want to know how you personally know God, so that it's not just faith.
Why? I'm telling you it's faith. I know God. Okay. I admit God is faith. You have to admit that gravity is faith now.
Do you understand that because you're admitting to faith, you're admitting to not having an understanding of anything you're talking about?
Understanding is just a word.
Okay.
You see the rock fall just like I do. You think you have an understanding of gravity.
So let me ask this question then. Is the furthest you're willing to go is watching that rock go down the hill and taking faith that God did it?
No, that's the furthest you can go.
No. Is that the furthest you're going to go?
No, it's the furthest anyone can go.
No, it's not. I go further.
You can't go any further than watching the effect because you can't see why it happens.
Here we go. Yes or no question. Is that the extent of which you're willing to have in this discussion based on faith? Is that the extent of what you're willing to talk about in this conversation?
Oh, I'll talk about anything.
What about electromagnetism or frequency? You can levitate rocks with sound and voice. Maybe that's what gives everything in reality its form and makes it rise, sink, or float.
Before we
Sound and
start,
voice.
before I get into that, right to hand, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and mute yourself because this is going to go nowhere. Your way of arguing is childish, and I'm not interested.
Hold on.
Your
Sean,
method.
you're interrupting
stop.
me.
Yes,
You're
I
being
am. No, we're done. I'm telling you right now. Your method of a conversation is not what I'm interested in doing. So unless you're going to have an adult stance in this conversation and have actual evidence and conversation about these things that we are talking about, we are done. If you're going to tell me,
let me speak.
If you're going to tell me that an observation and your faith in God is all you need, then we're done. You've said all you can say.
No, let me speak. So you're trying to twist this entire situation and saying I'm saying all you have is the exact same thing that I have.
Yeah,
we
see,
have both
here's the
observed
thing.
the rock.
I've already established the fact that your faith has nothing to do with understanding or
No,
knowledge.
hold on, Sean.
Stop, because we're not having this discussion. I've already told you I'm not doing
You
this
just
with
keep
you.
dropping a rock and keep saying why. That's all you do.
Let me say this again. We are done. Unless you're able to talk to me like an adult, we're done. I don't give a fuck about the rock anymore. I don't give a fuck about faith anymore.
You're
I don't
acting
give a
like an
fuck
adult right now.
You're right. I'm not. I'm acting like a fucking person who's
You're acting
talking
like
to
a
a child
You're acting like a
who
child.
doesn't understand the.
Johnny, I timed out fake red rhetorics.
Do not come back into my panel, right to hand. You will not ever be accepted. You are off my list. I have no reason to talk to you. You're full of shit, and you're full of shit, and everyone already knows it. It's kind of odd. That's why you don't get along with flat earthers, and that's why everyone keeps ragging on you. Everyone sees the fucking messages that you've sent to multiple people talking about how you fucking don't believe in flat earth. So we're done. We're done.
Chonji, I timed out fake red rhetoric in the chat. Boom.
No worries. Hey, fuck YouTube. That's their fault. I'm not interested in anything else besides that.
Well, Sean, we could get gravimetric effects possibly with frequency, sound, and electromagnetism. You can get electromagnetic locking with electromagnetism. You can get.
Sean, you mind if I take that?
Well, I want to ask this one question, and then, but yes, you're going to take over because I got to calm down. What creates the electromagnetic force around Earth?
The moving electricity surging up through the Earth, probably. If there's waters beneath the Earth that are filled with ions, the motion of said water alone would generate an electrical force that could occasionally surge out of the Earth in the form of volcanoes, lightning, electrical phenomena. It appears that there's electricity in the Earth, in the air, and electricity and magnetism tend to be one and the same in that when you have a moving electrical current, you have magnetism.
Hang on one sec. I apologize. I got to do this. I have to do this. Right to hand, this conversation is done. You're not welcome on my panel. Please do not come
All
back.
you do is drop a rock. You just keep dropping a rock, Sean. Do something else.
No, I am.
Can you demonstrate gravity?
We are done.
Come on, don't be a baby.
I'm not interested in conversation with you. Bye. Don't be a fucking stalker girlfriend. Leave me alone. Are you fucking serious?
It's gonna go full troll now. Keep trying to do that.
But we have helium, which rises against gravity. So maybe a more consistent way of looking at it is everything goes to its level, whether it's rising.
Is he still talking?
just like
I
science.
thought I
Oh, no.
I was just gonna ask if he cut out for everybody else.
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Sean maybe had a little issue of changing accounts or something. So I think we're
Yeah,
right.
I'm in the middle of starting a new hangout.
Cool. But we're still up, right? We're still
Oh
presenting.
yeah,
I mean,
we're still
brilliant.
alive.
All right, let me share my screen because Lemonbird, look, right the hand, everybody looking. Yeah, Earth has got to be a sphere because if you see this Jesus with the globe, we see another Jesus. We see God with the globe. How about that?
Oh,
Look, another God with the globe. Lemonbird, man, it's all over the place. What's going on here?
well, if Jesus says it, it's probably right, but he must have been on shrooms that day when he thought it was a globe, so I don't know what he was
What?
thinking.
Oh my goodness!
Damn, you calling Jesus good? Take shrooms every once in a while? What?
You
Just saying, him and
suggesting
those disciples.
you're suggesting
Hey,
Jesus
hey,
abused
hey guys,
hallucinogenics?
I apologize for this.
Yes.
I put the link in our chat. Please make your way over to that hangout so that troll
Cool.
can stop.
You talking about the Discord chat?
No. I started another
Oh,
hangout.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Good call.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So, as we have seen, Jesus is a baller. Yep.
Yeah. That. I am in a special
Right, the
place of
hand
frustration
went
right now.
full on troll mode now. He
Yeah,
went E Mars.
Yeah, I'm in a special type of irritated right now.
E Mars mode. He didn't, you know. The only
I
way
fucking
that
hate YouTube.
that's real red rhetoric
Yeah,
if
Reds, I'm gonna
Sean
hang on,
yourself an email or that.
Yeah, Reds, I'm gonna message you on Hangouts real quick. If that's you, let me know.
There you go. That's it. Easy. The other guest is coming soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I told him the link's there.
Yeah, that's a really bad strategy by Right the Hand. That's why I just don't allow him in my shows no more, just for that.
Yeah, I give, and then the second you act like a complete asshole,
I know.
I cut you. I don't give a fuck.
Right the Hand is a smart guy. If you give him the floor for a presentation,
Yeah,
or to talk with somebody else, and you just stay out of it. But just for him to talk and monologue is okay. But if you want to have a conversation, it's impossible to have a discussion with him.
He's like flat Earth data. He just like lets it happen a little longer. Like he'll let the conversation go a tad bit more, but he does the same shit.
Almost impossible, man.
And those people are jokes. That's the worst part about it. It's like I would think everyone sees that shit. I mean, if you don't, you're just as bad. Yeah, Chris Berry in the chat. Was it wrong of me to boot Right the Hand? I just want to see your opinion on that.
That'll be interesting.
Damn, it's been that long since I've hit up Reds. I know it's not him actually. I just realized I know because I would see something.
Is Travis getting time out for no reason there? Maybe he is.
Yeah, I just gave him back his wrench.
Yeah. He took the punishment, eh? Chris Berry, I wanna tell Chris Berry a message. Chris Berry said, "You ruined your show." I don't know what the phraseology he say. Your show went to shit is worth nothing since you get paid to time people out or something like that. Like it's a fail. Like, hey, I'm just letting you know I got 1,700 views today. As for right now, and the past 3 and 4 days, I'm getting at least 1,000 views on my videos. Over 100 people watching. I'm calling it total success. So you are welcome, Chris Berry.
Bill Sanchez, please explain what part of it was wrong. The part where he was saying that nothing that I was saying is allowed because they're words, or that everything he is explaining is based on a faith in God and not an understanding in it. Yeah, that was fake Reds.
Yeah, it was. And like right now, Chris is telling you with our right hand, there's no show, dude. I had an hour and a half of just a few Glovers. We chatting and talking with Carlos, and we got over 150 people watching us just chat around and having fun. A show is one people can do a show, but two or more people, that's a show going. You don't have to be yelling, shouting, or disagreeing with each other every day, to have a nice show going, we all learn from each other, a discussion happening with two people or more. It's good.
Yeah, I can't believe fucking YouTube is so stupid. I can't stand YouTube.
Yeah, this not the capability that we lost of seeing the people's channel is not good.
It doesn't even make sense. Let's see.
Oh, and I haven't made it. Yeah, I actually made it, Mazar. I made it since the day one that I kick off my first stream, that I had one person watching my first ever live stream. That's when I knew I made it. Now, if I did my first live stream and nobody watched that, I would have been like, damn, I'll never do a live stream again. So when I had one person watching that stream, I knew I made it. So thank you.
Exactly. And yeah, you're definitely wrong, Chris, because you guys haven't been here, and I'm still going. And Bill Sanchez, you're saying it's a miscommunication. That's why when Lemon came in, I was asking about what verifies a test, and him saying that every time I said a test, him saying those are just words. That's bullshit. But that's
and yeah, you know what's funny? The one person watching my first ever live stream was watching my stream today, and it's been very active in all my live streams since day one. So big shout out to all people, free people, a flat earther, boom.
Oh, it is a test, but we could have possibly a better test to isolate whether it's, a pole say to the center of the earth, space-time, or electromagnetic ether. Basically, the difference goes down to, is it the medium that is pushing this thing or causing this thing to move, and or the center of the Earth's mass? That's the main thing that needs to be established. Basically, the center of the Earth's mass and or everything else around that mass that is causing these gravity effects.
C4 has a great point right here. I just want to address this last point. C4 said, Chris Berry told C4 that he was going to time him out every time he see him in other chats like Ranty's show where Chris Berry has arranged. So C4 decides to boot Chris Berry from my shows every time he see him in there. And C4 doesn't miss one of my shows. So Chris Berry, I guess I say goodbye to you, sir.
Oh, and let this be known now, Travis and Chris, you guys share my fucking link. You'll be out of my server as well, because I don't roll like that. But I dare you. All right, let me get this done. Okay. Yeah, everyone that was on the panel, go to the bunker. Right to hand's kicked. He won't be able to see it, so.
Yeah, and the bunker is cool.
Yeah.
That was a bad link, he said, but I clicked that link and it took me there.
I was confused, but
I mean, I got in same link. Well, what I did was, just close down and copy and paste.
Yeah. Now the plain truth, I only seen him. I mean, like over here every once in a while, and you I guess it didn't work out for you. You didn't do it in the big leagues over there in the modern day debate, Travis. So are you still participating there?
Yeah,
because you're welcome on my show whenever you want.
I'll tell you right now, whether James said it to him or not, he's sick of Travis.
Yeah, I know. You didn't make it, Travis. Oh, you're welcome to participate on my show. It's okay.
And this is off the record, an unofficial quotes, but yeah, he he knows Travis's opening spiel almost as much as Travis does. Those were his exact words, pretty much.
Funny stuff, man.
Yeah, but Bill Sanchez, Bill says he didn't want to get into the scientific method argument. That's why he said, call it what you like. Testing a rock drop doesn't explain why it drops. Yes, it does. It verifies. It verifies our understanding of why it does. I don't know who's joining. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Everyone, they found it in the Discord.
Yeah, good. I respect your opinion, Mazhar Zalim. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, and thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that.
What are we saying?
Yeah, he said that he's entitled to his opinion that my show about booting people from my show is a level of disrespect. And I agree with that in certain way. So that's why when somebody told me earlier, I like, boot somebody, Brian, and I type in, I said, no, not going to happen. He's the only flat earther. I'm not going to do it. So I do have a level of discernment on when to do it.
Well, I hope you don't like Rumpus, because I will do whatever it takes for Rumpus never to be on your fucking panel again. And I am serious.
What the hell happened to Rumpus? He lost his mind.
Is he? I don't know. I haven't listened to him. I've been in pure tranquility since.
Yeah, he's like really gone off the deep end lately.
It's because Ranty sits over there pumping him up. You're the best Glober there is. You got this. You got this. He's like,
That's
I am
ridiculous.
the greatest. I am the greatest. Let's do this, guys.
I mean,
Yeah,
I saw
Mr.
him
Big
going
Money.
after Blue and going after
Is
Phil
he?
today
Wait,
and going
really?
after. What the hell?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going, no, you're wrong to anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
it's odd.
Because he fucking,
And
he wants
Bob
to.
here told him to back off.
I'm telling you right now, Ranty and all them are like, Rumpus, why do you let these people talk to you like that? You're the best Glober there is. Don't let him do that. That's exactly the pep talk that happens before.
I sent him a
Well,
note saying, hey, every time you go on those shows, you just give them ammunition because you sit down and split hairs and give them all sorts of wiggle room.
Yep. And he thinks his way is the best, even though everyone keeps criticizing his, not his knowledge, his methods.
His method, yeah, his strategies. I'm talking. We group of people, yeah.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know. He never used to be this bad. Something's
Yeah,
going
a little
on.
bit of Rumpus is funny. I appreciate it, but when he comes really hard, like no, let me finish. He's off. It kicks everybody off.
Well, I am so happy.
Yeah, he's a Globe Earth FED, Flat Earth Data. Lost his mind.
Bebo, who did you have? You talked to somebody earlier. It was fun. Who was it? Oh, Brandon Toy. You talked a little bit with Brandon Toy. It was fun.
Oh, and just everyone gets the heads up. I'm only gonna be live for another half hour, 45. Gotta go do the sun thing, so that's how it works.
Oh, that's right. It's Friday.
Mhm.
Time to go pick up your child.
Yep. But the panel will still be open. But we keep talking again. I'm kind of just irritated. I let myself get triggered on that one on purpose. Right hand. No. Mr. Victory. I saw that one. I read it. When I was doing the doing my what's up to everyone.
Sean, you got to stick with the scientific method. Ask a question, propose an answer, make a prediction based on that proposed answer, and test that prediction.
Well, the
That'll
problem
get you
is
out of the trouble.
But the problem was I knew who I was talking to, and again, everything about Tess was wrong to him, and that's where we stopped the conversation.
Who the hell cares what he thinks about tests? That's how scientific method works.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You make a prediction and you test it. Peer reviews to see whether or not your test is good enough to give you a yes or a no answer.
Exactly.
That's not even looking at your hypothesis or your or your results. That's just, was your test good enough to give you an answer one way or the other? That's all peer review does.
Well, the problem was he wasn't willing to go past test, but that's why I told him we were done. If we're not gonna have an adult conversation, bye.
You make a prediction. That's all you have to do. You make a prediction.
I tried. He's like, I don't make predictions.
It's true or not?
Well, then why is he talking about
That's why you're not a scientist.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's why you're not a scientist.
Yeah, the second he said that, I realized, oh, we're done. Like, there literally is no reason to have a conversation right now.
You're dealing with a scientist. You're dealing with a zealot with a narrative. Yeah, but you're dealing with a zealot with a narrative, not a scientist.
Yeah, exactly.
Scientists. I love being wrong.
Gary Whitebanga, Rumpus
tell me I'm
probably
wrong.
realizes it's flat. What a moron.
Hey, Gary, why don't you come on in and have some balls and face me? You talk shit to me all the time in chat. Why don't you come in here and face me? Be a man.
He won't. He's a chicken shit like you and the other Watson.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's just got, Gary Whizbanger or whatever the hell his name is. He's just nothing.
Whizbang.
If you don't have strength in your convictions, you don't have convictions.
We have to appreciate people like Walter Bisling. He show up every once in a while in my comment section, and even in the live chat. But in my comment section today, he left a nice comment. The first sentence is, "If anyone is interested in how GPS works, here's an online course from the Stanford University," and he actually shared the link. And then he got a lot of, Lemonbird, GPS only works and blah, blah, blah. He explains well. So some people
Walter's
have to really appreciate that, when people is sharing their knowledge, and engaging.
Who shows up in my comments all the time is Josh Lays, the guy that does those wonderful animations. He shows up there all the time. Walter shows up all the time. These are great guys that come on in and really put a lot of knowledge out.
Yeah, we have to take advantage because in some calls, person like me, that Bob is the science guy yourself is in the show, and we got George, Professor Phil Bell, Blue Marble Science, and everybody that go in there with a level, with I don't gonna say credentials, but with experience and have done a lot of things, I mean, we have to take advantage and try to learn from you guys. So thank you, for being part of this little corner of the YouTube, man.
Actually been to Antarctica.
Charlie is awesome. Yeah, Charlie's cool, man.
To Antarctica. And
I know. I
well
keep trying to tell people
Which
that.
Paul, that was here last night.
Got a damn potato for a mic.
Paul Voigt is great, man.
Yep. Yeah, he just got back from Antarctica too.
5 months there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Charlie lived over a year there.
Damn. Okay, so I accidentally missed a super chat. I have found it. Sorry, Mr. Victory. Mr. Victory, thank you for the super chat. He says, I might need some protection from Hannah. Love you, Hannah.
What?
Don't hurt me.
Oh, yes, his little comment earlier.
There you go, Victory. All you did was rehash something.
Thanks, man. Now you got her going again.
Can I read a comment from the comment section right here in the YouTube chat?
Yeah.
All right, right. The hand says, "Y'all pussies are scared of." Hold on. Y'all pussies are scared of the hand. LOL.
Oh yeah.
I'll take the hand.
Now
any
time
day
me
of the
out.
week.
Now time me out
not
because
gonna
you
do it
are
here.
bitches.
We're beaches.
You're beaches.
Son of a beach.
Son of a beach.
I've dealt with Right the Hand too many times to really waste a lot of time with him. You sit down and you think he's an educated guy, and then you just lead him right down the path of logic, and then at the very end he goes, "Well, no, God." So,
He goes, "I don't believe in atoms. No one's ever seen an atom."
yeah, well, when he can falsify God to me, I'll start listening to him. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a dumb out.
Enjoy the rest of your show, everyone. Justice for Right the Hand. Mazhar Zalim. Boom.
Who said that?
It's not real. He didn't hashtag it.
He didn't hashtag. Yeah.
Free the frogs.
And then Chris Berry. I hate censorship.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I hate little kid arguments.
Hey,
Matter of
Chris,
fact-
you want to come on? You want to come on and do some math? Let's derive the Al-Biruni equation, both sides of it. First, we'll find the height of the hill, and then we'll find the radius of the Earth, and we'll do it together. I'll get my whiteboard out. You just tell me what I need to do with it.
I like Brian
That's
Leakey
awesome.
doing math. I like Brian Leakey doing math.
That was crazy. I only heard parts of it, but that was insane. Like
I missed it. I bet it was good though.
he was like, what I heard him doing was just saying stuff.
Yeah, and the clip I played was perfect because he's like he cannot string a sentence together without like stuttering a little bit. It was funny, you know.
Oh, yeah,
I showed
that's
him a
'cause he's got
picture that
ADD.
absolutely proves the spherical Earth using nothing but the sun and clouds, and he couldn't even recognize what was on the picture. You know, he has no insight to anything, and he's got dyscalculia. He just can't visualize the geometry.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, I feel bad picking on him because that it is hard. People with ADD hard time can make words and the thoughts connect very well.
Yeah, I know that Hannah.
We were patient with
What
him.
are we
We
talking
told him
about?
to calm down. We told him to, put on his filter and start thinking about his thoughts and try and put together a cohesive sentence.
Focus.
But that's the thing. I'm nowhere near that bad. I'm bad, but not that bad. Nowhere near.
No,
that bad.
People with ADD
you're
are
also,
some of the highest achieving ones you got out there. It's the problem keeping them on task.
Well, if they find something that interests them, kind of like construction does for me, it's easy. Things are easy.
Well, let's go.
Things are.
Let's go
real
learn about
easy
the
to
operating engineers and talk about heavy equipment constructions. Oh, bite! Hey, a squirrel!
Yeah, not that part.
I taught them in middle school. I was a volunteer for the IEP classes, so I had lots of ADHD kids.
It's all about the way of teaching. It's not so much that they can't at all. It's just they have.
A lot of them were very bright.
Yeah, they have different methods of learning it. Because that's how it was for me. The second my dad figured out a good method in which I would understand things and learn, I started getting straight A's.
Yeah, they do need a lot of one-on-one instruction and redirecting. Just redirecting. Once they get off in the left field every once in a while.
And it's not even about always doing that. Sometimes it really is get off that task, do something that you want to do for 10, 15 minutes just to get that anxiety away. Because yes, people who don't know, it is an anxiety, and then go back to it. That was kind of what happened to me. It was like instead of forcing me to do all my homework before I went outside, it was start your homework. Go outside for a half hour, 45 minutes, clear your brain, come back, sit your butt down and do it. And what it does is it keeps me from getting restless.
Go outside and run around the track a few times.
Yep. Keeps me
from burn off a little bit of that energy.
Yep. Even if it's for 20 minutes, it calms you down. When you have ADHD, all your real goal is to do is to get that high intense energy to get overloaded. Usually people want to calm down. For someone with ADHD, you want to overload them and then
ramp it up.
Yeah, that's the whole Adderall and Ritalin and all that shit.
Well, that's why they fight a lot too, and that's why they have a lot of contentious situations because that's what their body's telling them to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean. Earlier in the after show, I think we were talking a little bit about the Starlink satellites. I want to share one. I mean, because there's a lot of videos those, but this one is really interesting the way it's recorded, kind of a little shaky camera. And the angle is being taken, this like a plane and it's really cool stuff, man. This is I might go deep into this tomorrow.
I'm confused. What the fuck am I looking at?
Starlink satellites. Have you seen this? This is a line of the new Elon Musk. It's a string of satellites, bro, going through. This is a new thing, bro, in the skies, man. Look at this is satellites, bro, new satellites in the sky.
So I can go out and look at this shit?
I guess, I think you can get transits like the ISS and stuff. You get a little.
But you'll see that.
You'll see this, bro. This is ridiculous. I know I'm gonna explore this tomorrow. This is good stuff.
That's fucking
322 of them now up there.
No, that's aliens.
That's good.
No,
cool stuff.
I don't care what SpaceX tells you. That's fucking aliens, yo.
Yeah. Check it out. This is how you see it. Let me full screen.
What's the point of them doing that?
Look at that.
What do you mean?
What do
It's
satellites
for
that
internet.
close? But them being
Point
that
of them
close,
putting the satellites up?
yeah, but them being so close to each other, what does that do?
Yeah.
Well, no,
You
they're
could
going
think this is
That was
you
like
could
right
think
after
this
they
is fake.
were first
That's
dropped.
just launched, Sean.
Huh?
But
not how
this
they're
is
gonna
up there
stay.
right now in the sky. This right here. Look. This is
They're not
crazy
supposed to stay
look
that
at.
close.
Oh,
Yeah, they won't. They'll spread out.
okay. Holy shit! I was like, "What am I?" You guys are telling me that's a
It's
fucking
Santa's
alien.
reindeer. Come on, Sean.
How many reindeer does Santa have?
Obviously, 322.
How long do reindeer live?
There's only one Rudolph,
Yeah.
Hannah.
It's not
Yeah, and then this
disrespectful,
is
Barry. Those kids have ADD. They are kids. Yes.
Tampa Bay, Florida. Look, it will
Is that-
tell me actually. This is like the finder, like the ISS, but there's no timing found for my area. I'm gonna share this link. Thank you.
Can you imagine how big Santa's sleigh has
GPS
to be now that
okay.
there's so many kids in the world? Come
Oh,
on,
shit.
Sean. It has to have 322 reindeer.
Yeah, that's called the Starlink satellite.
Yeah, I just actually got that link that GPS did too. That's badass.
Yeah, cool
I'm
stuff.
definitely be checking that out. Okay, so Hannah.
Yes,
God,
sir.
that is like I'm looking at the website. That's a trip. Wait, are they still strung together like that? Right now?
Oh, I doubt. I'm sure they probably once they got into orbit height.
I'm so upset. I was clueless to this. I was probably talking.
They're
to
really
fucking,
tiny too. Apparently, they're very
I
small.
was probably talking to fucking Travis about the stupid fucking Horizon when this was going on.
Yeah, you missing this.
Fuck.
It probably
Yeah, it
was
was
only
launched
one
not
time
that
that
long
went
ago.
over your head and you missed it for talking to
That's the problem. I gotta stop talking to flat Earth. I'm missing real good shit that's going on. I'm telling you right now, that's still aliens, so I don't give a fuck. Someone asked me to do something. What do you want me to do? Somebody? See? Squirrel! Satellite stuff. We're gonna save that. But I was gonna do something else. Damn. Completely
there
forgot.
should be a few thousands of those, and there's a simulation over there, YouTube simulations on when a few thousands of these Starlink satellites are up in the sky, and you can see them like tic-tac-toes going across each other. It looks really cool. So
Looks like I've
in
got
a near
string of
future,
them
we're gonna have a
coming over
lot.
my house tonight.
Well, I got a clear sky right now.
Right.
Hang on.
Supposed to come over my place at
Visible
10:04 tonight.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah,
San
I'll see if I
Diego.
can spot them.
Actual
When do
times
they
may
come over to the
vary.
Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, it says northwest to west,
Okay.
and it should be at 10:04.
Yeah, I don't. So for me, it says for San Diego, it has no timings found with good visibility in the next 5 days. So the 27th at 8:40, it says Starlink 6-7 for 3 minutes. Look from north to northeast. Elevation horizon start at 10 degrees. Max 19. Okay, we still understand that shit now. I'm so happy about that. Wait. So Starlink 6 and 7, is that only 2 satellites or is that a group? I'll show you what I'm looking at.
No idea, man. I guess I'll see tonight.
I mean, I just learned that this existed, so I don't know. So, like, cause see how it says Starlink 6? It says Starlink 6-7. I don't know what that is. Then
that link.
Down here says Starlink 3.
Thanks.
Ooh, live map.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Oh, okay. Wait, see, I'm still Starlink 6-7. What does that mean?
It's the numbers. I think there are like 60 of them, so it tells you which one are you gonna see.
Okay, so these are
sequence,
more
like
than
sequence
60.
numbers.
So these are groupings.
More than 60. Okay.
See, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be looking for a satellite, 2 satellites, or 2 groups of satellites.
Yeah, I'll see you going in the rabbit hole for an hour or two later tonight, trying to figure this shit out.
Thanks, assholes. Oh yeah, definitely for that. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, see, I just had.
I'll figure it out for.
See, if I just say that so many times, eventually someone will catch on.
You gotta love the internet, Sean. You see, because I asked
So
for
you
like me
just put
to
in your
tell you
coordinates,
this, and you're like,
and
yeah,
it'll tell you when it's coming
losing
over.
sleep
Use
for this now.
use Jose's link, and you put in your coordinates. Actually, I just picked up mine because my GPS, and they'll tell you when. Mine's sunrise 6:09 to sunset 8:09 p.m.
Okay, so GPS says it's the number of the launch. They launch 60 per launch. So the 6 and 7 that I was talking about is 2 groups.
4 minutes, you can see them.
Listen, gotta go to AutoZone.
Why are you whispering?
Because I didn't mute myself when I was talking to somebody.
Yeah, I got a GPS. Share this link with a Starlink train. They call it. You should see Everett Anderson upload on when Martin Litke was talking about this. It's funny stuff.
Ben, July.
They gotta have a ISS view of this stuff, right? Can ISS see these?
There's a video. It's like screenshots from the ISS view. I saw there in YouTube. It's available there.
Okay, GPS or Davros. I see you guys in there. I need you guys to go over to SpaceX and find out when the next California polar launch is. Thank you. Because those are the polar launches launched directly over my head. Let's see.
Yeah, we don't get them for a long time.
They are so slow. Yeah, right.
So this hasn't made its rounds around flat Earth yet?
Nope.
They're sweeping under the rug. Nobody is even mentioning them. Yeah.
Oh, yes. They're something on them.
Maybe he who has
what
mentioned
channel.
it. I don't watch their channel probably, but yeah, I haven't heard anybody talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard somebody mention it.
Yeah, GPS says the launches, all the scheduled launches are all messed up because of COVID. Let's see. So now I want to.
They're balloons.
Huh?
Satelloons.
Satelloon. If it was a satelloon, it'd be in
GPS,
space.
I think isn't there 433, I think 432 satellites up now.
Someone said 420.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my God, everyone's. Wait. You guys can't just. GPS and Phil are going. Wait, Ranty is all over. He says they're too bright to be the size and distance claimed. What the fuck? Starlink is a military critical, so they get to launch. The new GPS Block 3 was delayed because of. Oh, okay. Here's a schedule to bookmark. I think I already have that one, Mr. Victory. Honestly, that's why I asked, because. Oh, no, this is actually a lot better. Because I go on. Where I went was SpaceX's actual website, and they just tell you all the past launches and then, like, launches they wish they'd have one day. It's really weird.
And they plan on putting how many up there?
6,423.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I just threw that number out there.
I think it's a lot more than that, really.
Hannah,
I think it's like.
I just learned about it like 10 minutes ago.
Well, I thought you were reading. I think it's like 30,000.
Damn. And are these like? Oh wait, are these like super tiny?
Yes, they're very.
Oh, I know exactly. Okay, I remember when we were talking about this. I know exactly what they're talking about now.
Shoot, I just noticed they're going to be overhead in 20 minutes. I hope Gary gets in here, man. He's talking crap
How
in
come
the...
you get to see him?
Because I'm special, Hannah.
Here. We.
Well, I'm from Michigan, and they're supposed to rise in the south or the northwest at about 10 degrees,
Yes.
and then they're going to go up to 59 degrees, and they're going to be visible for 3 or 4 minutes.
Wait a minute. Okay, Sean's got a problem. Hang on. This right here. This is what I remember when they were talking about doing it. Please tell me it's not this.
And they're not going to be facing the reflectors towards Earth.
Dude, if that's
After
those
a while.
shiny objects that we see so
That
bright,
is way too. That is way too small. But I did see this. But see
Well,
these.
they're not pocket size, but they're smaller than other
Why
satellites.
not? All right.
And
What's it called again?
shiny. Their shiny side out towards Earth, to launch them, but they're bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I typed in nano satellite, so.
Oh, come on.
But no, because that's when I remember hearing about these insanely small satellites. It was that one I was just showing. It was this one they were talking about doing, but that was years ago. See, they're talking about it right here.
Planes. Satellite,
Nano satellites and micro satellite markets, research studies, regions. Yeah, see, they're talking about it right here. See, forecast
But
point
that's not
down.
the ones.
Okay, that's probably why it's not.
Stop! You're confusing people.
No, I'm confusing me. See?
Yeah, I said, and yourself.
That's all. That's
Hey,
all
Sean?
woo, right there.
What was it called?
Forecast.
What was it called again?
Hey, Sean?
Oh, yeah.
Starlink.
Look, a squirrel!
All the time. You have no idea.
So
All right.
200 kilograms each. So they're good
Oh, okay.
size.
Yeah, they're yeah.
From what I've seen of them, they're kind of bright, and it says they're going to be bright.
Well, I heard that they're going to be reflectors on away from the Earth. Observatories, the people with telescopes, I have been complaining that they're
too bright.
Going to be blocking their their vision because of the light.
See, I want to know what the scale size of these things are. None of these things show me.
Well, they can put 60 of them on each rocket, so they can't
but those fucking rockets are huge.
True, but 60 is a lot.
Let me see.
Why don't you just look up the Starlink satellite size?
Well, fine.
What fun is a direct question?
Did you say it's military? They're not going to give us the right stuff. Launch mass 500 to 573 pounds. Equipment KU. Yeah, I don't know any of that crap. Yeah, this doesn't. It's not going to tell me shit. They're not going to tell us.
It has 17 more. Go to the drill down.
Huh? Go where?
Where it says 17 more.
Oh.
Go up.
Where is it?
Oh, okay. So they're going to have
Holy shit!
12,000 satellites out.
Yeah, with a possible later extension of 42,000.
Yeah,
that's
what I said. The first 12,000 though are being launched now.
So now we're gonna have 12,000.
That's a lot of satellites.
Yeah, now we're gonna have 12,000 more satellites in space. They were just got them talking about the risk of satellites colliding now. Not
they can collide out there. It's not going to hurt us, but it's
well,
sure
yeah,
it's
it's a lot of fucking money though. Yeah, there are treaties that state that they're not supposed to have any trash out there or produce any trash. And for the record, that Tesla car is there, and it is against space treaties. Tesla needs to.
I'm going to go run and look at the satellites.
Oh,
guys.
go look
I'll
at
be back in a minute.
to the right.
Yeah,
If
take
you
some
go back
pictures.
up
Bob,
to the top of
Bob, don't run. Don't run. You should stand there. It'll be easier
See
to
if you
see.
can take a picture or two. Just try.
There's pictures of the Starlink satellites.
I know, but
If
I
you
want to
look up
see it.
images. Look under universe. They're a weird shape. Damn.
B-Ball says about a refrigerator size.
Under universe today, they've got some really nice pictures.
Keep going, talking, because I'm in the middle of something real quick.
I know, right? Trying to find these little satellites and scale like the construction, the buildings, somebody next to them or something. But I don't find none
Yeah,
of
that would be nice to find. They're definitely going to be in low Earth orbit, though. They're not going to be very high. Which makes sense considering what they're using them for.
I am so trying to find a scale of the size of this.
I'm definitely gonna
Stupid
have
sites don't like ad block.
Just click OK and move on. That's what I do.
I'm not looking at the chat. I'm doing research, flat research.
Yeah.
Oh man. I must hard say
This is
ask
a
the
good
question
picture of
about.
one.
Mazhar Zalet say to ask a question. Let me scroll up and see what that actually makes sense.
They're basically flat with a huge reflecting tail that's at a 90-degree. They're a very odd-looking satellite.
Okay. I gotta kind of start getting ready, but I'm gonna stay live because everyone on the panel I'm not worried about. So if you guys want to keep going, go ahead. I'm only gonna be away for about 7-8 minutes. So, but I just don't want to be silent for no absolute reason at all.
I will shut away.
Oh, there's only 7 of us. Where did everybody go? We must have bored them right.
Yeah, the second right to hand left, everyone's like, "Oh, dumpster fire's over."
I mean, there was tons of us last night till wee hours.
Mazhar Zalet, Salim, you're making me waste time to ask this question. And the question he asked is, who is the cringy woman in the panel? Really? That's bad, man.
What?
What?
Mazhar in the chat, he's asking that who the cringy woman in the panel is. Really?
He must be a
Is that why
flatty.
you made me waste my time? Yeah.
Yeah, fucking know. Yeah,
They always
give me
have
a
to
second.
insult.
I'll be right back.
Hannah is a
something
goddess.
against. They have something against women for some reason. They hate all of us. It's bizarre.
Hannah is a goddess. Without her, we are nothing. Humanity is nothing without people like Hannah.
Oh, come on, stop.
No, yeah, it's true. It's damn true.
No. You got. She's the boss lady.
You ladies are. And then you Shulin. Yeah, no, you Shulin put it in perfect words. You Shulin say, she is your worst nightmare, Mazhar. Huh? Step to the playground, Mazhar, and see
Yeah,
how
come on
you gonna
in.
handle it.
Come on in. I'll show you a thing or two.
Oh shit.
I did 2 favorites, SE Montreal and Flick.
Yeah, I'm not I mean, I'm really not a big fan of the NASA and Elon Musk and stuff, but it's cool to look at, like this. I think earlier was the first time that I saw a bunch of these videos of these satellites. before that, I was subscribed to Red Rhetorics, which he does a lot of rocket launches and stuff. But I haven't followed him in a little bit, so I'm not sure what's going on in the NASA and the SpaceX world. I think Terry. Yeah, Terry Davis' channel, they follow it a lot, right? Terry Davis.
Yeah, Terry does. Yeah, he does a lot. Terry has a great stream, but it's so late at night. It's in the middle of the night for us.
Yeah, it's like it's the time I sleep for real. And they got a nice format, you know. He got his panelists, and they just watch videos, break it down, pause, and they, have fun. It's good. I like the Terry show.
They're a great bunch of people. I love them. I used to go on there a lot more, but I find that I can't stay up that late anymore.
Yeah, I used to a few times also, but I mean, like now when this show ends, that's kind of call a night for me. Do a few stuff around the house, work with the dogs, and it's a day.
Depending on the day, I can catch them, but every once in a while, they'll be up early in the morning or something, and I'll catch them at like 7 or 6:30 or something.
Yeah, and I used to wake up really early in the morning, and they were still on. I don't know how long they do the streams lately, but it was 7 and 8 hour streams. Ridiculous.
Yeah, usually Wednesdays. Wednesdays is his scheduled day.
Oh, he doesn't do daily anymore?
No, he does. He does, but Wednesday is his normal show.
Okay.
That's the one where he continually does, but the other ones are just here and there, and whether or not he hops in and continues the conversation, or or something like that. But usually it's just whether he's streaming a game or they're just talking about whatever.
Got it.
Will we come back?
Think of what?
What, Terry?
Yeah, Terry.
Yeah.
Smoke crewing.
Did he get his channel back?
No, not yet. He has to contest.
Who lost the channel?
No. So I told him last night. So anybody this happens to, never to test it ever. That's like saying I'm guilty. There's a forum for the community, for creator community, whatever area. There's a forum in there. Go to the forum and type in that forum, letting them know that your channel got taken down for whatever reason, and let them know it was an accident, blah, blah, blah. They can actually contact the people at YouTube that will release the channel. That's how when that troll got my uploads and copyright struck twice my channel and I got taken down. That's how I got it back. Talking to the community, the people that help you there, definitely not the what do you call it, the dispute thing. That is a joke.
Got it. Yeah, when I got my channel taken down was kind of a different, because I used a video from a third party, and then YouTube realizes that I'm using a video it's not mine, and they just took it out without even asking. They took my video away and my capabilities. So I contacted Periscope Films, and the guy, really nice guy, the director or something, like a very high position. We had a back and forth email. He said, "Hey, I'm sorry, that's YouTube operates like that,
Yeah.
But it's cool. I'm gonna give you a letter. I'm gonna give you some information. Maybe you can give this letter to YouTube with my information, and they can contact me." And in the letter, he said, he emailed it to me, like, "Hey, YouTube, it's all right. I talked to Jose, the owner of this channel, blah, blah, blah. And this date, he used a video of ours, but it was, he already asked for the permission, and he's going to delete the part, and everything is good or whatever." Yeah. And I got it quick, so it was good back and forth, good conversation, Yeah, but I could stay with my arms back. I was gonna stay. I'm gonna say like, well, I'm gonna let the time roll, but I said I'm gonna give it a try, and yeah, it was worth it.
Awesome. Yeah. But never dispute. You gotta go. You gotta talk to people. I hate those computers. That's like the one thing I hate about YouTube. It's just it's basically fucking computer RAM.
But I actually did disputed it, but in the dispute,
but
it tells me, give me the information. So I already had the letter from the guy. So I said, this is my dispute. This is like from the horse's mouth. This is the gentleman, the owner of the company from the video, and this is his information. He says it's okay for me to keep my channel back.
I don't know why I didn't even ask. Did Blue talk to the guy, or has he messaged him or anything? Because that is usually the first step. Which is weird because usually the content creators set it up so it just takes the monetization and rolls on. That copyright shit's so weird, especially when the computer does it, the algorithm.
Yeah, they're a bunch of a-holes, and I mean I haven't had any more little those soft strikes that say like, hey, you're using content, from whatever. The only thing is we can place ads next to your video and the money is gonna go to them. But I haven't get any of those lately, so I'm good. And I cleaned, bro. It took me like 2 weeks to go to all my streams and clean all the freak show song that I used to play because all of those videos.
Oh, that's
so
what
I
it was?
caught them all. Yeah, all of those and a bunch of other random videos that I used to play. So he told me like, no, cannot be monetized, and this person is getting the money. So I was clipping all those parts, and I wiped a bunch of cuts in all my previous videos. Not too bad, just kind of the intros or whatever, little in between.
Trying to find something. Can't find it.
How does Nathan still have a channel with all his abuse? That's a question from you, Shulin. Well, I guess he doesn't have the channel. It's not for kids, and he's following, I guess, the rules of YouTube somehow, even though it's abuse. But I don't know how he does it.
That is weird.
And I appreciate when somebody say like, "Oh, you're running your channel just like Nathan." I go like, "Ha ha!" I laugh and I get satisfied because it's such projection. The person who is saying that is projecting to themselves and trying to trace some kind of a troll because it is definitely not. It's
yeah,
funny.
that's super weird. That's so impossible because, my brain still hurts from that situation. I'm so upset I went. All right, guys. I gotta end this because I gotta get ready and take the fuck off.
Yeah, let's go.
And all I'm really doing is trying to find stuff on here that has nothing to do with the stream, and I'm not talking. It was fun. I got to X fucking write the hand from the stream. I'm not ever doing that shit again. I have no time. I just don't have the patience anymore. But it was fun for the half a second that he made himself look like a fool. So at least people got to see that. But other than that, yeah, not all streams can be like last night. Hope you guys don't sit in here for 6.5 hours talking after this.
Oh, I'm running out of here.
Are you streaming in the morning?
Streaming in the morning, Daily Boom, Saturday Madness. Let's see who will show up and how will the show go. I never know what's going to happen. That's the beauty of it. It happens in the moment. So I'm counting on all of you to go check it out and be a part of it, guys. Thank you, Sean G, for the stream, man. Good stuff.
Yep. Nice. I'll see you in the morning. Hannah, thank you for being here. Sean Smith, Darkseid, Spirits of Invictus. Who else is here? That's it. Everyone else left. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize that I'm all quiet, but it's a Friday, and this usually does happen, so it is what it is.
I mean, Starling took you down a took me down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, like I
but
was like,
but it was needed.
oh yeah, definitely. I had no clue of it. I'm definitely gonna be looking at it. So probably tomorrow we'll be talking about it. That's how I roll. Yeah, C4. I'll put the link in there. I don't know if anyone's saying, but yeah, the link will be out there. There we go. It is on its way out there right now. Yeah, so, and just so everyone knows, if you're going to join, I'm only going to be at my computer for another 15 minutes, so get in here if you can. Guys, I got to end it. Thank you guys again. I appreciate it. I will see most of you guys a little bit later on somewhere.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah. All right. Later. All right, guys. I am sorry for the brief. I gotta go. I gotta go pick my son. Every Friday this happens, so don't act surprised. Yeah, this idea that these conversations are gonna go anywhere with people like Right to Hand, just stop. I'm done. That's my method now. If you're not gonna have an adult conversation, we're done. No more. Cut them off my list. Kick them off my server. I ain't have time for that shit. Anyone who comes at you like that doesn't have an argument. They literally have BS and bullshit aside. You can look at this because even the other people, like for instance SE Montreal, at least you'll have a conversation about the topic, not try to constantly divert to God and all this other shit. I'll stick to talking to people like that. Right to Hand has there's no room for him here. Thank you guys for being here. Again, not every stream is gonna be like it was yesterday. Yesterday was a great one. Weren't here, go back and watch it. It was fun the whole time through. There is gonna be an after show recording of the after show from last night. Those fucking assholes went for a good 6 to 8 hours after the stream. I've already been directed by a few of them to look at certain points of it, so I will be looking at that and I'll start pulling things up. I'm going to be doing the membership. It's going to be basically either early viewing of uploads or after shows, or it's going to be just the low one, and it's just going to be basic, support the channel type shit. But nothing's not going to go. I'm not going to go too extensive with it, not yet. But other than that, guys, I'm ranting. I got to get out of here. Thank you guys for all being here. I appreciate the shit out of it. Thank you. Peace.
Tracks. Ninja.